The goal is 150 grams of protein. Protein is such a big topic, I really hate it because I literally posted a thread. Someone was like, had so much to say about like protein. And I'm just like, dog, I've been doing this for 8 years. I've been getting my protein. I've been building muscle. There is no confusion. How do you have 1,000 questions when I'm literally the proof? But anyways, I go above and beyond.
All right, so for breakfast, I typically always have fruit first thing in the rising, whether that be just like a fruit juice or just whole fruit. It's very good for just hydrating the body, okay, and giving the body, you know, pure light energy rather than giving it something super dense, right? However, I'm not going to be counting the protein content within just this meal and the couple days that I did have. But the pancakes that I did have, which were fava bean and chickpea pancakes, came with fruits, nuts, and seeds. It had tahini, banana, mixed berries. I think it was like a handful or two of walnuts, as well as some hemp seeds and some chia seeds, as well as 1 scoop of this like mushroom vegan powder. And in total, everything came up to about like 35 grams of protein for just this one breakfast meal. And then I had a little snack, which was just some edamame with some coconut amino, salt, pepper, and a little bit of cayenne pepper before heading out to go skate. A lot of you don't know this, but I actually have been a skateboarder for about 15 years, and I kind of don't show it too much. So if you guys like the skateboarding, definitely let me know down below. You hold on to the me whose world you used to own and spend. Don't hold on too tight, the wire's gonna burn your skin. You say it's so good at acting bad. I don't even know the true you. I can't really see through you. Something getting used to. I know that you wanna show me bad. After coming from the skate park, I had lunch, which was just this lentil and quinoa soup, which had like mushrooms as well as some greens. And I did 1 scoop of my mushroom protein powder as well as a little bit of this tahini drizzle. And believe it or not, all of this came up to about like 40 grams of protein. So then after having lunch, I was still hungry. So I had me some vegetables with some hummus and some hemp seeds and pumpkin seeds, which is great for the digestive system and protein. And for this one right here, it was just about like 15 grams of protein. Later on, shortly around like 7 o'clock, I had dinner. And typically I eat sooner, but for dinner I had this beautiful stir fry. Oh my God, it was so delicious, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Like chickpeas, wild rice, vegetables, pesto, hummus, coconut amino. Like it was very delicious. And I also put some rosemary in there too, which was a really great addition to this dish. And then afterwards I had just some yogurt at the end of the day with some pumpkin seeds as well. And the dinner came up to about like 35 grams of protein. And I think the yogurt came up to about like 15 grams or if not 10 grams of protein. I'll put it on the screen and we'll talk about it right now. All right, so that right there is what I eat in a day as a vegan. Now I just want to go over the exact measurements and protein per food in each meal. Okay, so that way you guys can visually see, well here, because I'm going to just read it to you, like how much protein you're getting in the day, like, or how much that I got, right? So boom, starting from the top, remember I had the fruit, but I'm not going to count the fruit, right? Let's see, the first meal came up to about 35 grams of protein, right? And there was a chickpea and fava bean pancakes, right? So 1/2 cup of chickpea and fava bean flour, right? 12 grams of protein, 1 tablespoon of tahini, 3 grams of protein, 1 banana with some, blueberries, I believe. And also 1/4 cup of walnuts, 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds, all of that. And then also too, I had 1 scoop of the protein powder too. So all of that together came up to about like 35 grams of protein. And then I had the morning snack, which was 15 grams of protein, which is 1 cup of edamame, right? With, of course, the coconut amino, salt and pepper and stuff like that. And then I also had the lunch coming back. That was like 40 grams of protein. And that was 1/2 cup of lentils, which was 9 grams of protein, 1/2 cup of quinoa, which was 4 grams of protein, and then 1 tablespoon of tahini drizzle, which was 3 grams of protein. And then also 1 scoop of, the protein powder, and then also 1 cup of the leafy greens. So all of that together came up to about 40 grams of protein, right? And then just so you know, so you guys know, the protein powder is mushroom protein powder. It's not your typical plant-based protein powder. I just typically don't do protein powder because I've read online that protein powder coming from China
is there's something going on with that. I'd have to find the case study again, but long story short, I don't do protein powder just in general, right? But in situations like this, and for people when they're first starting out, you can definitely benefit from protein powder, okay? But it has to be all the way natural. And I mean, do not look at what they tell you on the front of the bottle, right? Look on the back, okay? Pick it up, look on the back, right? Don't fall for the marketing, and just look at what the actual ingredients are. And whatever the actual ingredients are, that's what it is. That's what you're buying, that's what you're ingesting, okay? So if it's only pure ingredients and you can read and understand everything on the back of that bottle, then it is food and then you can have it, period, okay? And it's protein powder and it's cool, right? So like I said, for lunch, for 40 grams of protein, right? And it was the quinoa and the lentil soup. And then I also had an afternoon snack, which was like the hummus and the vegetables, right? So that came up to about like 15 grams of protein, half cup of hummus, 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. And these measurements are actually off a little bit because I believe I put like 2 or 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds rather than 1. But on here I have 1. But long story short, I've got anywhere from like 150 to maybe 155 grams of protein in today, period. Okay. And then for dinner, like I said, I had the chickpea stir fry. So 1 cup of chickpeas, 1.5 cup of wild rice, 1 cup of, the mushroom protein powder, right? And then I did like some veggies, so the broccoli, the bell peppers, the onions, and then I also did the tahini drizzle, right? 3 grams of protein in that, and that came up to about like 35 grams of protein. And then the evening snack, right? The very last thing that I had in a day, I did have beverages too. I had like a couple juices and coconut waters. This one here came up to about 10 grams of protein, right? So it's just coconut yogurt, all natural, right? Plain, no taste, no sweeteners. And I put in pumpkin seed and also hemp seeds with dates and raisins, as well as a little bit of agave. And all that came up to about, on here, 10 grams of protein, but I'm not counting the dates and the raisins. So I'm thinking probably 10 to 12 grams, maybe 13 grams of protein, all right? So with that being said, there we go. You see how much of a headache that is? This is the reason why I do not count my protein levels in the day. I just don't do it. And the way that I get away with being able to not focus in on protein, right, is because I focus in on other things that allows me to, conveniently get in the protein that I'm supposed to be getting in within the day, okay? Period, point blank, what I want you to thoroughly understand, all plants have protein, period. And also, there are plant foods that have complete proteins within it, okay? If you pay attention to the foods that I had, there's a lot of complete protein sources in that, all right? In addition to that, I focus in on diversity. The more you focus in on diversity, I'm telling you right now, your vegan diet experience will be 1,000 times better. And here's another thing too. I made this into a lifestyle. It's not about a diet, guys. I know it's a vegan diet, right? Globally, we call it a vegan diet. However, make it into a lifestyle, and I'm telling you right now, it will flow seamlessly. This will be the easiest journey that I'm not gonna say easy. I'm not gonna lie to you like that. But this journey will be a lot easier. And I'm telling you right now, your mind and your spirit just will be eternally grateful. Eternally grateful that you went on this journey, right? There's a certain level of peace that has come into my heart that I really cannot fully explain, my approach towards people, my energy towards people and things that want to get the worst out of me, is different compared to when I wasn't vegan, So life will just change, and there will be things that happens to you that you're gonna be like, oh my God, I never, it's amazing how just switching my diet changed my internal reality, right? And that's the beautiful and most rewarding thing about being vegan to me, right? Especially at this point. But yo, I just want to take a little brief moment. My skin is low-key been tripping. Got a little bump right here, a little bump right here, right here. I've been eating too much vegan stuff, so I got to eat the meat again.
it's time to go back. You feel me? And get right with a sausage in my mouth. That don't even sound right. Anyways, I just want to say this. I've been riding my bike too often. Well, not too often, but like I've been riding it, and like I came home one day and I didn't even think too much about it, but I saw all these like little bugs on my face. I didn't think twice about it, and they didn't look like mosquitoes, but I thought about it like the day after, like, oh damn, that probably was like some baby mosquitoes, or if not, just the bacteria on some bug got on my face and like made me like have these like little bumps. But I immediately put on some bentonite clay the second day, because the first day I didn't realize it, and then they've been like looking pretty good, you know, so I shouldn't be touching it. But I'm about to wash my face and everything right now again, so that way they go away. But yeah, this isn't acne, I promise y'all. I promise y'all. But it made me think, I'm like, oh my God, am I breaking out? You know? But I thought about it and I was like, nah, it's just because of those bugs. But with that being said, man, like the video, comment, subscribe. Look, man, so if you guys want to be able to lose weight and go fit, right, and switch to a vegan diet, you know who to hit, man. Go to my Instagram, message me the word high raw, or, you know, plant-based, or just vegan, right? And you can be able to get on a free call with me, so that way we can be able to get on a plan of action for you to be able to have a successful journey as a vegan, right? Or whatever it is that you're trying to do, either that be lose weight, gain weight, go vegan, high raw vegan, whatever it is, I can help you. With that being said, like the video, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace and love.